welcome back to my channel. Me and Charlie are chilling in the conservatory. It doesn't feel like we've had a summer, it just feels like it's been, you know, here and there with the hot days, just no consistency. I think the last consistent summer we had was the lockdown year 2020. It was just hot all the time then, whereas now, it's just grey and dull, although it's fairly warm today. Charlie, do you like my hair? I've just had it trimmed and treated. It feels so soft and nice. I just had to put it on the vlog. Anyway, I've been watching Neighbours, and Toadie is right on the verge of leaving the show after 30 years. Ryan Maloney, the actor, is going to quit and go and do his own thing. It sort of alluded to the fact that he might be doing directorial work on the show, but when he was interviewed on This Morning, he didn't seem 100% convinced, so who knows what's going on with that. I'm not going on his Toad tour, so I don't know what's happening, but I'll just talk about the show itself. So for the past few weeks, we've seen Toadie get increasingly agitated about something. We couldn't quite tell as viewers what that was, and he didn't seem to know himself. Eventually, he got to the point where he decided, after his little almost near-death trip to the outback where he nearly got eaten by a crocodile, Heath got eaten by a crocodile. Toadie, for some reason, decided to swim across the swamp. I mean, I don't know why he would do that. Surely he should know as an Australian citizen that there are crocs in those sort of waters. However, he decided to take the bold move to swim across the swamp. And in doing so, he ended up collapsed on a sort of train track somewhere in the middle of absolutely nowhere in the outback, having dreams about his former wives. You know, I forgot he married Steph. I thought that was just the sort of thing, but yeah, he did marry Steph. So he's had 5 wives in total. And while he was lying there, he didn't seem to think about his kids at any point. He just decided, on coming back from that he shouldn't be married. So he's decided to kind of jack in his current marriage to Therese. I mean, come on, who actually thought those two were compatible from the beginning anyway? We were all equally shocked when we saw them taking their vows in that very first episode of the reboot. Well, he's decided to just walk away, you know? He's had a fling, she stood by him. Like she said in today's episode, she's just completely devastated. I think in the long run, it's probably for the best that they split up. And perhaps his character has run its course. But I don't like what they've done with his character. I'm not very happy what they've done with Toadie. I mean, it's not over yet. He hasn't left yet at the time that I'm recording this. I'm hoping that he will get a happy exit. I even hope that he sort of smooths things over with Therese to some degree, and that he'll leave in a sort of happy way. I mean, it's been 30 years. You know, we want to see Toadie leave for some higher purpose, surely, but it seems that he just wants to go off and be single and start a new life. Whether he'll take Nell and Hugo with him remains to be seen. It's sort of looking like certainly Nell is going to be staying on in Ramsay Street. I don't know how I feel about that. She kind of grates on me a little bit, but hey ho, maybe she'll warm to me, but it's been a year, so doubtful. But I'm kind of sad to see him go after 30 years. I mean, I've watched him from the days of the mullet. I remember all of his dramas and stories and fun times in the House of Trouser and everything like that. So to see him leave, he's kind of gut-wrenched. I feel like I've grown up with the guy. Anyway, I am really loving my haircut. It looks really good. It feels so fresh.
Now, I don't think this was Harry, but if it was, I'm impressed. Killed a rat. Those are its, like, guts or something.
Did you get it down in your soul? Oh, did you get the
I didn't actually know that the River Wye was under threat. What's wrong with it? Oh, pollution.
I can do really what was done.
There's Tui. I'm literally off to Turkey at the end of next week, travelling with Tui. So excited just to get that last little bit of summer heat. So I don't think we're going to get it here, are we, Mum? Mum's gone in to get some city break brochures. Got some? Yeah. Yeah, this is the old library. It's funny, it used to have revolving doors in here, didn't it? Yeah. I remember going in there to get library books when I was studying at college and stuff. They've relocated to a different part of town now. But I think they're going back into that building, aren't they, Mum? Or was it a permanent move? Oh, Christmas stuff. It does. I don't know where I'm going to move yet. It's only September. Oh well. So the John Gwyn James Memorial Home for Nurses. So there's been a bit of discussion, Mum was just saying, about renting it out. But there's also controversy over that. People think it should just be left as it is. So they're doing work around the front, so we're going to be taking this entrance. It's so amazing when you see where all of these lads have come from to where they are now. I could actually cry. Sweet Caroline. The times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. Yep, back home now in Solihull. I had a really lovely time in drizzly Hereford with my mom, just wandering around, looking at all the old familiar sites that we go to all the time. It's always a bit of a different experience every time I go. It wasn't even that cold despite the drizzle. You could have almost walked around in a t-shirt, but it probably would have looked a little bit strange. Anyway, on this day last year, the 7th of September, Connor completed his Top of Britain down to the bottom walk from John O Groats to Land's End for charity. It took him 52 days to walk from the very top to the bottom, and we met him on this day last year in Land's End. I can't believe it's just been a whole year. It's just gone so quick. And I'm still super proud of that accomplishment. It's a massive thing to look back on. I have got a video on my channel documenting all of Connor's walk if you want to watch it. It's really fascinating. It's a little snapshot of 52 days sort of crammed into 30 seconds just to look back on.
I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Be deep in every weekend if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes
so brilliant. I'm still so proud. Just want this. Okay. You got it?
Yep.
Alright, careful. Nice. Why have you got a gun in here, Con?
I don't know. It's not mine.
So this dead rat in the garden, do we reckon Harry killed it?
He most certainly did not.
You don't think it was him?
Couldn't kill a fly like cat.
Well, who else would have killed the rat?
I think it was a bird that swooped down and got him.
What, and pulled all its guts and entrails out?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Not a pretty sight.
Oh, horrible. And you said it was still warm as well.
When I picked it up, it was still warm.
Oh, that's so gross.
So yeah. Ratatouille didn't make it.
Well, I think Harry did it. He had to have done it.
He wasn't there. He's innocent.
We haven't got any CCTV, have we?
There's no CCTV. But he's got an alibi as well.
What's his alibi?
He was fast asleep in your room
At the time of the murder.
at the time of the murder. So he wasn't there. And I think he's innocent.
So that would mean that some seagull or pigeon did it, that had a vendetta against rats.
Exactly, yeah. I think you should investigate Charlie.